And we continue following the fighting in and around Israel. Some in our region have been personally affected by the attack on Israel. The surprise attack by Hamas has led to an all-out conflict, leaving hundreds dead. News 3's Danny Valle joins us live in studio. And Danny, you reached out to local members of the Jewish community.
Yeah, I did, Mark. I spoke to congregation leaders in Benton and Carbondale, all condemning the attack and standing behind Israel tonight. One leader I spoke to is now watching as her friend goes into the front lines of combat.
He was just on vacation.
This wasn't a sigh of relief from Rebecca Martin, president of Congregation Beth Jacob in Carbondale.
We can't be there to help to fight for our country because we're all Jews, whether here or in Israel. We're all Jews. We all have a kinship to Israel.
Israel is sending soldiers to the front lines. One was called back from his vacation. He's Martin's family friend, basically a brother. Another person she's keeping a close eye on.
Every way, shape, and form, social media, text messages through family members that are here that they have more contact with over there.
It's a very disturbing situation for us. We do have friends and relatives, and of course we're very concerned about the hostages that were taken.
Karen Euban is vice president of United Hebrew Temple in Benton. She says the realities of Israel's place in the Middle East are complex. For years, the militant group Hamas attacked Israeli and Palestinian territories, a way to end Israeli rule and grant a free Palestine.
It's very difficult for Israel. Both sides have to make very tough decisions and choices, and I don't think, if it were solvable, it would have been taken care of by now. It's very complicated.
And Martin believes more Palestinians want peace, not violence. But for now, the Jewish holiday Yom Kippur is marred by the dead, the missiles, and now the missing.
We don't bow down to terrorism here in the U.S. Israel shouldn't have to either. This is something that has taken place for many years, and it shouldn't have to anymore.
And we are seeing rallies for pro-Palestinian groups. We did reach out to some of those groups, but we have yet to hear back tonight. Meanwhile, Martin is also keeping in contact with one woman whose son lives in Israel, about 90 minutes away from where the violence started. Now, live in the studio, I'm Danny Valle, News 3.